On Two viewers, Green Man here. I'm at the moment in Pavilion at Parksons. I've heard there's something very hot and very green in here that I want to check out. Apparently they've got some eco-friendly innerwear. Let's have a look what we can find. Alrighty guys, I'm here in the innerwear section in Parksons and I'm looking for something green. So let me check out. I can see one guy here. Let me see what he's got to offer. Hello, good afternoon.
Sir.
What's your name?
Dinesh.
Dinesh. So, do you have anything eco-friendly to offer in this section, in the innerwear section?
Yeah, you come for right place. I offer you to wear Nukleus innerwear.
So what is this made of? What makes it green?
We have a lot of materials. It's actually made from bamboo, lensing viscose, lensing model, organic cotton, and we have a lot of materials, etc.
Excellent, sounds good. If you want to hear more, stay tuned for this.
Okay, you're looking at the product. It looks not, I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to give way on you.
Yeah, man. Organic cotton
Organic cotton.
is 100% skin friendly.
Skin friendly.
Okay. Goodness and healthful comfort. Healthful comfort. Don't worry. Farmed without pesticides or toxic chemicals. It's also friendly to the environment. To ensure you're getting the very best, we use only cotton yam produced by GOTS certified suppliers.
God certified suppliers? Or?
Not God, you know, GOTS.
Okay.
Global Organic Textile Standard. It's the worldwide leading textile processing standard for organic fibers. Ooh, Nukleus.
That sounded almost, post-Easterish.
I wouldn't mind trying, you know.
Anyway.
Actually, guys, this is the one that I'm wearing at the moment.
Let's look
That's
at-
the piece.
Yeah, this
That's
is
the
the
piece.
perfect model of it.
Which
today.
one? The one on top or?
Yeah, this one here. I went to the restroom just before the show
Yeah.
and slipped it on and feels very good, guys.
Okay,
Oh, ladies
so-
out there.
And joining us on the show as well, we've got
Yes.
Tan Cheng Hui, who is the CEO of
Uh-uh.
Nukleus Innerwear.
Hey.
Good morning to you, Mr. Tan.
Good morning.
So let's talk to you a bit about why your products are green, besides being GOTS certified.
Yeah.
Well, our concept of being green is a holistic concept. And started from material selections to the manufacturing process, down to the packaging process, etc., etc. So you're really looking at green, we're talking in a holistic sense. In every possible angles that are involved, we try to give an eco-friendly touch to it. And that's what we mean by holistic green in that sense.
Terence was mentioning biodegradable innerwear. So
Oh, that will come at the disposal stage.
Ah.
Most of the materials that we use, over time they are naturally biodegradable. And imagine, all this, the savings on the waste and stuff like that. So that's one element we're looking at.
I think the key is, these materials like organic cotton, you're cutting away with the pesticides, you're looking at the whole supply chain, you're looking at the manufacturing process. All of that together massively reduces the environmental impact and potentially the chemicals that we are carrying on our body. I mean, most people don't know it. I did a bit of research.
Okay.
Chemicalized clothes. That's a reality. And most people are not aware of it, that sometimes we damage our health by the stuff that comes in through our clothes into our body. Skin allergies or even toxic chemicals, cancer-introducing chemicals. I read, for example, sometimes you buy these shirts, yours looks like it, that might be self-ironing, where you don't need to iron.
Oh, I ironed it.
You ironed it.
It's self-ironing by me.
Good job, good job. But some of these chemicals that are put on the clothes, they are actually very, very toxic, and we are not aware of it.
I like to add to what Matthias has said by giving you some numbers.
Okay.
Now, cotton, as he mentions, cotton is one of the most chemical intensive crop in the world. Now, I don't want to go into nitty-gritty, but suffice to say that to produce enough cotton, to make one t-shirt like what Matthias is wearing today, you need about 150 grams of chemical fertilizers and pesticide that goes into the productions of the cotton. One t-shirt. If you add to it the jeans that he's wearing, conventional cotton will require another 350 grams. So we're really talking about half a kilograms of chemical pesticide and fertilizers in there. So imagine the impact on the health. And that's not just only about the cotton requires. The manufacturing process itself, like Matthias saying, there are possibly up to 8,000 different types of chemicals that could be involved. When you manufacture the shirts, from the cotton yarn all the way up to the knitting, the finishing, the dyeing and stuff like that. So
Here's a
it's
naysayer
incredible.
question. After you've got all those grams of chemicals in the production of the cotton, you buy it off the shelf, you take it home, obviously you're going to wash it. So wouldn't that neutralize all the chemicals?
Well, many of these chemicals are actually persistent. They don't, they a lot of them actually coming from a derivative of petrochemical. They don't just disappear, even after you wash it. So that's the key thing. It's a residual chemical.
Oh, sounds like our green man has a new challenge. To wear banana leaves. It's green!
Yeah, I think I'll do that jointly with you together.
So you got
Why don't
yourself
we
into
do
some trouble.
a special out in the field?
I knew something was coming
The
for you.
natural wear. But I guess this is as close as you can get to it, because if you cut away all of these chemicals, then and it feels good. It feels good.
All right, I watched this documentary over the weekend called Food Inc. And it was really scary how they mass produce food. So I believe a similar process goes into mass producing clothes. Yeah, I believe it's the same thing.
I think it was about 7 or 8 years ago, I did some consultancy in China helping a company that was doing clothes to cut down on their waste. The amount of chemicals that was going into the water through dyes, through all of the different processes, it was shocking. And it was one of those old state-run companies. They were very inefficient in the sense of how they were using the raw materials and the amount of waste that they were generating. So actually your supply chain is key to how much impact on the environment you're producing and how much impact you might be producing on your health, on your own health.
Well,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can add. It's interesting that you mentioned about the food. I think a lot of people pay attention to what they eat, and they don't want to get into those chemicals. But few people actually pay attention to what they wear.
Yeah.
You have the whole skin contact where you're exposed to those chemicals, and you only have one mouth. And we don't eat 24 hours, but we wear clothes all the time. So just imagine what kind of impact you could have.
So, okay, what's the product range from Nukleus? Is it just tops for men? What else do we have?
We started with men's, but I think a lot of ladies are liking our products. In fact, you go to some of the department stores where we operate in, we found a lot of ladies actually buying our tops. And they're requesting us to come out with ladies' items, and we oblige.
Okay.
And we now have some basic items in place
Baby tee.
for the ladies as well. The tees, the V-necks and stuff. Of course, there's some.
I'm wearing something underneath, but I'm obviously not going to show it.
Okay.
It's
He's
made
the one.
from organic cotton again.
It's not Superman Day on the
This is
show.
for ladies.
No, this is not the one. But
This is for ladies.
That's the one.
Yeah, I believe you'll be taking that home
That's the
for your
one.
special someone. Let's also talk about what goes into your process. How long does it take to produce your products versus the conventional way?
Long in what sense?
I mean, the duration of time taken. Using chemicals, I'm sure they shortcut the process somehow. Even though you take maybe longer to produce, how is it safer?
Oh, it's safer in many sense. First and foremost, when we use the selection of material, we make sure that the main material used is actually organic cotton, and it's actually pesticide-free.
Okay.
Totally pesticide-free. So that's one part. The manufacturing side, we control the process by strictly adhering to an international standard called Ocotex 100. It's a dominant standard in Europe, and it actually makes sure that there's no prohibited substances, toxic chemicals, heavy metals, etc., etc. The 8,000 that we're talking about just now, that goes into this. Every component of Nukleus is actually certified in accordance with Ecotex.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I know, Mr. Tan, like it or not, humans are generally a bit selfish, okay?
Sure.
So, yes, I would like to save the world. Green products and
It's going to save my pocket.
yeah, yes. Is it gonna save my pocket? Is the quality like really good, or is it gonna like degrade in a couple of washes? Is it equivalent to the normal textile clothing material?
I think you have to start off by saying that Nukleus is conceptualized to be a lifestyle brand.
Okay.
Right? We have to connect to consumers emotionally. So every attribute that you can expect from a successful innerwear brand, we have to make sure we have them. That would mean product performance. That would mean aesthetics, very strong brand concept, lifestyle. It has to be hip, you know, functional, etc., etc. And over and above that, we have built in this extra element in the sense of eco-friendliness and also healthful element, which is very important to consumers, right?
Actually, I can vouch for that. I bought my first Nukleus underwear 3 years ago.
3 years?
I saw it on a shelf there. I thought, wow, WWF, organic cotton, this is mine. That's the
Okay.
stuff the Green Man has got to wear. And it's performed extremely well. So I've done the long-term
Until
test,
now.
guys.
So you haven't